How is everyone? This is the time of year we have to end the year strong. So how's it going over on YouTube? I haven't even hit the record button yet, or the live button over on Instagram. So here we go. So I got my coffee, and we are live on Instagram in 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Got my coffee. I got my John Green mug. Thank you, John Green. Thank you. I just got through finishing the course on the ABR designation course at their office, and they gave me a nice mug. Look at, isn't that cool? This is nice. So grab your coffee, grab your notebook. Do you have a notebook? I have a few. I've got my iPad. I've got my cute notebook. I've got my new real estate agent journal notebook. And if I were going to say, yeah, you're running a business today, the section I would be on would be page 140. You're running a business, take it seriously. Let's go see what I told everyone. So you know the drill. Let me know, where are you watching from? Are you over on YouTube? Are you on Instagram? Where are you watching from? Invite a friend. Click the little airplane. If you're on YouTube, go text somebody. Yeah, you're running a business. You got to take the business seriously. When I think back to my first year in real estate, let me tell you, the hustle was real, and I didn't want to have to go back to real work. So yeah, today is close out the year strong. You're running a business. You cannot disappear. Now, I guess you could disappear, because I was talking to an agent that is in the retirement phase. And so we were, she was like, I'm just doing the basics, Carrie. And I'm like, that makes sense. We've already lead generated enough. We already have a sphere. We're probably at the I should sell my business phase. So good morning. I've got Washington in the building, the state of Washington. I got Mississippi, Park Forest, Illinois. How's it going? Let me go make sure like YouTube is doing what it's supposed to do. I think it is. So I got Chicago, Chi-Town in the building. I'm over in the suburbs over here in DuPage County. This is the time of year when folks disappear, would you say? Instagram over the Pacific. Nice. Oh, ocean in Pacific. Beach in San Diego. Okay, staycation. Are you on the beach? Are we on the beach? How about that? Are we? So Mina's over on YouTube. Somebody go support Mina, or go over and chat with Mina over on YouTube. So again, we have to end the year strong. It doesn't matter if you're a real estate agent. It doesn't matter if you are an entrepreneur. Some of you, if you are in my membership, you've already gotten the email for my masterclass on It's the Final Countdown. I am inviting everyone to the October 23rd, It's the Final Countdown webinar. If you literally type in, I think, the word masterclass, if you're live on Instagram, if you type the word masterclass in the feed or the word lead, you will automatically get the registration link. So if you want to join me on October 23rd, and I believe Elizabeth set it up where after I go live, if you do sign up, you can still see the replay. So you might want to just sign up even if you can't make it there that day. So come see me October 23rd, type masterclass, type lead. Masterclass, all one word, probably. I don't even know what I did. Or you can go to the link in my bio over on Instagram after the webinar, after I'm live. And then you can join me there. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is, if you are on YouTube, I'll throw the link in the feed, because I think, where's my link tree? Link tree. All right, so you got your notebook. You let me know where you're watching from. Again, if you are using my notebook around page 130, you're running a business, you have to take it seriously. Would you say, I have some questions. It is truly the final countdown to the end of the year. If you do decide to join me on October 23rd, I'm going to give you some strategies to not just end the year strong, but some strategies to get you to work. And I'm going to show you actually how to do it. If you want to make sure you end the year strong, you got to sign up. So please come see me. Every year in the last quarter, it doesn't matter if you are TJ Maxx, if you are Best Buy, right? Some of us know that Black Friday is real. Even Amazon just had another Black Friday. So Amazon just had another Black Friday and or a Black October, whatever you want to call it. And most businesses, especially retail, make most of their money at the end of the year. That's what happens. And as real estate agents, tell me, what do you do at the end of the year? Do you disappear? Do you continue to show up in real estate? What do you do in the last quarter? So, and I mean, like, first of all, every year in the last quarter, real estate agents, they should be planning out their goal setting. So in September and October, you should be goal setting. And some don't work. Like the holidays kick in and they're on vacation. Now I am going to tell you, I'm probably going to disappear like around December 20th. I took one more ABR class, the 19th and the 20th. So I'm out. Like I got to take a break, but I'm still going to work on the business of real estate. So again, September and October is where we start planning and focus now for the first quarter and the second quarter for our future pipelines. Now, I didn't say the third quarter, but I think you get it. Right now is when we're planning for next year. However, you still have to close out the year strong, and you have to plan for your future pipeline. I see it. Plant seeds, goals, assess performance. That's a good point. Are you looking at do you actually every Friday or whatever the day is? I like Friday as the business development day. Maybe that's not the day you want to look at your money because you could be mad. Maybe not. So let me motivate you for a moment. Here we go. You ready? How many deals do you have closing right now? This month, if you're watching the replay, how many more transactions do you have closing at the end of October? How many, or just now? Maybe you're closing something today. How many before Christmas or the holidays? Do you have anything? And then my next question is, who have you reached out to today, yesterday, or even this week? And then my top question, okay, I got a 4. Anybody, can you top 4 transactions and I'm assuming that's the end of October. So here's the question for all of you. And I'm going to say it like this. Because, I always like when you guys reach out to Mark to get me, because then he's real pushy and he's like, here, you got to call this agent back. And he had an agent reach out. And one of the questions, the topic was follow-up. And I'm struggling with follow-up. So here's the question is, do you actually follow up? Your paycheck is in the follow-up. Do you like follow-up? Do you hate follow-up? Or you just don't want to follow up? And I was asking Mark this exact question, and I'm like, you don't want to follow up. So he almost needs someone on his team to do the work. So for all of you that are live with me right now, do you like following up in real estate? Is it that you just don't want to have to call people? You're like, ooh, I don't like this. Here's the motivation right now. Are you willing to go to work for someone 40 hours a week or for the next 40 years? If you're 20, 40, you'll be 60 by the time you finish working for someone else. Are you willing to get up and get dressed to go work for someone else to build their dream? Or are you willing to just get up every day in real estate to work on yours? Because if you're willing to do it for you, not only will you end this year strong, but it'll make you follow up because you don't want to go work for someone else. And I have agents that are like, ooh, Carrie, I had to go get a new job. And I want to know why. And some of you might say, well, Carrie, inventory is low. There are agents that are still closing the same number of transactions as the year before. And if you look at my market, we closed just as many properties at the end of September for the last 12 months as we did in 2008. And when I say we, I mean like Northern Illinois. So real estate agents are still closing deals. And there's probably enough for all of us. It's just, are you the person that's following up? Right. So in order, first of all, in order to close out the year strong, some of you do need to sign up for my webinar. And if you type in the word masterclass, all one word, you'll get the link. Or if you're in the membership, I already emailed you the link. Or if you go to the link in my bio, the link is there. So here we go. Ways to close out the year strong. Are we ready? You got old school pen Evernote, how are we doing this? Let's go. Number one, and I'm doing this for Mark. Some of you guys, you know, you're like, Carrie, but I know Mark's not going to do it. Number one, I want you to start mailing to canceled and expired listings every day. It's on my desk. I even have business cards over here, and I got my stickers for my business cards. So I've been doing this every single day. The one that was that expired last night or this morning when I looked, there's one for the areas that I pulled. It was on the market 400 days, so I paused. And it's in a neighborhood, it's in an area where it is a condo, but you can't have rentals. So before I go after this property that's been on the market 400 days, this person's going to get something different because it is definitely price, and they're just not realistic. They're just not realistic. So I want you to start mailing to canceled and expired listings daily. If you don't see any, you could go back to your MLS and go to the hot sheet and look to see if you missed something, or maybe you're willing to pick a different neighborhood. So that's number one. So I mean the ones that expired at midnight and the ones that were canceled right now, real time today. Matter of fact, maybe I should go look. Maybe I should go look at my market to see what was canceled, because I only looked at the expireds this morning, and I've been up since 4:30. Mark got up and he was like, what time is it? I was like 6. He was like, shoot, I missed basketball. I'm like, it took me about 20 minutes to tell him the truth, but yeah. Anyway, I digress. So I'm going to go, we got 726 status changes in the areas that I chose. And if I sort, because I'm going to go look, let's see what was canceled. How many were canceled? Real time last day. There are, I might have to end this. I already know what I would do for these. There's 50. So I could select all 50 of these. And what I would probably do is they're not getting a handwritten note card, because I could literally mail to all 50 of these today, stuff envelopes for all 50 of the cancels. And maybe I'm not really wanting to do Chicago because I'm in the suburbs, but let's just go with, I'm liking all these price points. Ooh, there's a couple next to me. Ooh. So I could literally go to all 50 if you're in my market. So I'm still on number one, and I have 7 ideas to close out the year strong here. And I'm checking them. If you're in my market, you already know what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my modify columns, and I'm going to export these into a mailing list. So I'm already downloading them now. This is what's happening. I'm downloading them. It's done. I've downloaded 50 opportunities right now. So again, number one, start mailing to cancels and expires every day. Yes, the ones that expired at midnight, and the cancels that happen right now. So that's happening. Number 2, I want you to send a market update via email to your sphere of influence today. If you are like, Carrie, it's Friday. I'm like, I don't care. It's Friday. Unless you're going to see some show tonight, pick something. I need all of this done by Monday. Can we say we could do that? Tell me you could do that. You got it? Right. Type masterclass, and then I'll just say lead. Say leads. You're going to get an invite. So number 2, send a market update via email to your sphere of influence. You could do this today if you already have your email marketing set up. I'm going to do it. Number 3, send a market update via direct mail to your sphere of influence. You could do this. I'm going to give you till Friday of next week. So Friday, what is that? The 25th or the 24th? 25th. Yep, 25th. Then I want you to post about the market on social media. And really, I want you to do it once a week, but let's just some of you know the strategy. If I asked you what it was, you would say, oh, Carrie, you said pick 4 cities. So for me, Carol Stream, Bartlett, West Chicago, Broadview, Illinois. So 4 cities every single month, same 4 cities on social media. Number 5, I want all of you to reach out to your sphere of influence before November 1st and prepare your Thanksgiving mailer pie event. What are you doing? Candle smells like a pie, but it's not a pie. You could go hit up the Bath and Body and go buy 10, 20 for your top clients. What are you going to do? So that was your number 5. Reach out to your sphere of influence before November 1st and prepare your Thanksgiving mailer or pie event. Come pick up the pie, come pick up the candle. What are you going to do? Number 6. Now this is new. This is new. I do actually have a strategy that I'm doing this with, but I'm going to tell it to you probably next year around June, maybe sooner, depending on how it blows up. I want you to create a social media post walking your city on and talking about the things to do for the fall or the holidays. And then, so let me give you an example, because I'm going to do this today. I'm going to go to my city and I'm going to have Mark record me. And I'm going to say, for all of you that live in my city, here, this is the trick or treat day in downtown West Chicago. And I'm going to give the date and the time. I'm going to say, mark your calendars, because this is going to be a great event. And even the library has trunk or treat. So I'm going to do that. So the goal is I really want you to go and be the expert in your city. And I don't want you to just say it here. I want you to get outside. And this is where I'm, for those of you that don't have the microphone, I am going to tell you, I'll tell you what it is, but I'll add the link to my story, Movo, M-O-V-O. You need to go buy a Movo microphone. And so when you go buy this microphone, it'll be so someone can record you and you can be further away or far away and you'll still get great audio. So I need you to do this. So your number 6 is you're going to create social media posts about something to do in the city. It could be your restaurants. It could be, let me tell you about the best place to go in downtown St. Charles. Like, go talk about it. But all of you can go find the events for trick-or-treating in the city you live in, and you're going to go walk the city and you're going to talk about when it's going to happen. That you could do. And then you could actually go look up all of the things you could do in your city. So for example, West Chicago has the Polar Express. So I can talk about when that is, all of it. All right. So now, and remember, links don't work over on Instagram. So if you post your links even on my feed, they're not clickable. So number 7 is create 1 or 2 posts each week on the things to do in the city on social media. So I gave you the 6 was to talk about the things for fall and social media. And then number 7 kind of tied into my number 6. I want you to post 1 to 2 posts each week on the things to do in your city on social media. I promise you, if you do this and tag the city, you'll blow up. I'm just telling you. And I need you to, for those of you that are like, well, Carrie, I'm doing this, but I'm boring as all get out. Yeah, some of you are just boring and you just don't know it and you need somebody to tell you. Don't start the post with I'm Carrie. I could actually give you, if you come to it's the final countdown, I'm going to give you the top 7 hooks for social media posts for those of you that are not consistent. And again, the final countdown masterclass is on October 23rd. If you're just joining, type in the word all together masterclass and I'll email you. If it doesn't work, go to the link in my bio and sign up. And I'm going to give you the top cities. So again, when you go to post, first of all, if you're on TikTok, you can tag the city. If you are on Instagram, you can just click the location and you can add the city. You can hashtag the city. You can put it on your story and you can tag the city in your story and it'll show up on the city story. Like, these are all things, because you asked, I'm telling you how to do it. If all of you went out and bought the Movo mic today, you'll have it by tomorrow. You can make a post by Sunday. How about you just go walk near your football stadium and talk about today's the day. The Bears are playing such and such. And we're just keeping hope alive. I'll come back and I'll give you an update. Let's see if I'll come back and maybe I'll give you the live roar or when the music sounds off and you hear the fireworks. So if you are someone that's like, okay, Carrie, I think I could do this. I think number 1, start mailing to cancel and it expires every day. I just told you I have 50 cancels in the area that I'm watching. And I had 1 expired today. Number 2, send a market update via email to your sphere of influence. You could do this by Monday. Number 3, send a market update via direct mail to your sphere of influence. You could do this by the end of next week. I believe in you. I believe in you. Then number 4, post about the market on social media. Tie it into what you put in the mail. So then when your friends and your family and your followers get the direct mail and they see it on social media, you can go talk about what you sent in the mail. You could even in the direct mail piece, tell people to go watch the video over on YouTube. Number 5, reach out to your sphere of influence before November 1st. You're already going to reach out via direct mail and email, but what are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Even if you don't celebrate the holidays because it's just not a part of your culture, I'm going to tell you Thanksgiving over Christmas is a better mailer because we just don't send a lot of Christmas cards. We send more Christmas cards and they could get lost in the shuffle unless you're my age or older, because we actually put them up on the wall somewhere. So Thanksgiving, what could you do? Are you going to give away a pie? Are you going to go to Bath and Body and clean out the pumpkin spice? TJ Maxx might be cheaper. They might not all look the same, but it might be cheaper. Number 6, create a social media post about the things to do for fall and the holidays for your city. Go walk your downtown and go Google when is trick or treat in your downtown area. In my city, it is October 26th from 1 to 3. So I'm going to go talk about it today. And then number 7, I want you to create 1 or 2 posts every week on the things you can do in your city on social media. And it might be, did you know? And it might not just be things, it might be fun facts. Like West Chicago, we had boxcar kids. In West Chicago, we have, blah, 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 blah. In West Chicago, we have dual language programs. In West Chicago, we have an awesome swimming pool. So make sure you get your swimming pool pass before the end of April every year so you can go to Turtle Splash. Like, what could you go talk about? It doesn't have to be just things to do. It could be about the history of the city. It could be, we used to have a mushroom plant in West Chicago. We were originally a Germantown. We have a welcome center that for people that move here from other countries. Like, what can you go talk about? We're the train hub. Let me tell you how many Cybertrucks we have in the train yard right now, right? I could go talk about that. What can you go talk about? I could talk about what's nearby. I could go talk about downtown St. Charles or Batavia. You need to become the person that people go watch to find out what's happening in the cities you work in. It doesn't have to be the city you live in. Maybe I should go talk about South Loop. Maybe I should go tell you all of the things you can do in the South Loop, or how you could walk down to the Magnificent Mile. Might take you about 15 minutes, but you could. What are the, again, we have the Polar Express. We have Sunny Acres. The Sunny Acres Farm has their fall festival. Kids can go ride. They've got, amusement park rides. They've got apple cider. You can get pumpkins. Like, people come to West Chicago for this. We used to have the outdoor movie theater. That's gone. So maybe someone will revive that one day. So here we go. To close out the year strong, I gave you the 7 ways to start. And even if you pick 1 or 2, my 1 would be targeting cancels and expireds every day. My number 2 would be go create social media posts about the cities you live in. And then my number 3 out of those would be you need to stay in touch with your sphere of influence, especially during the holidays. Again, mail a Thanksgiving card, or tell them your network to come pick up a pie, sweet potato, pumpkin, pecan, apple. What's your choice? So pick one. To close out the year strong, I need you to, number 1, schedule time to work. I need you to write it down, write the vision, make it plain. You got to schedule time to work because you're not going to do it. You probably need to schedule time to follow up is number 2. Number 2, schedule time to follow up. Number 3, schedule time to create the social media that I talked about. And then schedule time to lead generate. And lead generating is in all of this, but you have to schedule it, because if you don't schedule time to do the work, you won't do it. Because at the beginning, what did I ask all of you? I said, how many of you actually like following up? And then I said, do you hate it? Is it you just don't want to do it? Because you have to follow up. And if it's not you, you need someone on your team that actually likes to pick up the phone and follow up. Text, email. Because you will lose out on opportunities if you don't follow up. So your money is in the follow-up. Don't forget to sign up for It's the Final Countdown on October 23rd at 6 p.m. Do I have any questions? How's it going in real estate? Any questions over on YouTube? Any questions here on Instagram? You can ask me anything. Ask me, go to the Q&A. I'll share your question. What are you struggling with? What do you need help with? How is the world of real estate? And I already told you that I went to my MLS and I already downloaded 50 cancels. So people are getting a mailer. And I'm going to tell you the best way for me to do this might be Remind, because I could upload the list to Remind. I might just print these out and sort by city and have Mark mail by city. What do you need help with? The link, there is a link. If you type the word masterclass in the comments, it'll be emailed to you or DM'd. If you go to the link in my bio, you can sign up. If you're in the membership, it is, I emailed it to you already. So for the CRM, I'm going to tell you, I use Wise Agent. Hello, Erica Harris. What state are you in? Mark and I were just having a conversation about this, because it doesn't matter what CRM you have, it's the one you use that will make you successful. So I'm going to tell you, I told Mark, I'm like, you're not using the CRM like I need you to. What if I got rid of it and you just simply put everything into the MLS? Because our MLS has the option for email, has the option to track what you've done. I'm going to say to all of you, before you go and buy a CRM, log into so Erica, I would say log into your MLS to see if your MLS has the ability to add clients and send emails, because a lot of people invest in CRMs and they don't use them. CRMs are only good if you use them. And if you're going to spend 10 bucks a month, 20 bucks a month, 30, 40, 50, 100, you're going to be frustrated if you don't use them. So I would say, go to your MLS to see if you could use that as a CRM. It might not have drip campaigns and all that stuff. That could be an option. The other option could simply be that you use HubSpot free forever. HubSpot has a free version. It is not made for real estate. It's made for every business, but that could work. You could also choose like MailChimp. MailChimp is an email marketing tool, but you could choose MailChimp and you could actually add landing pages so people could sign up, and you can have 2,000 people in your database for free. So there's ways to do this in the beginning if you're someone that is not consistent with using a CRM. My MLS could easily be a CRM for people that don't want to spend the money. So for those of you that are just joining, if you have questions, you can use the question mark at the bottom, wherever that is, and I'll answer your questions. Again, I gave you my top tips. I'm going to tell you, out of the 7, I think you should mail to cancels and expireds every day. If you are in Illinois, I teach for our MLS, and on October 30th, I am teaching tools to generate leads, or lead generation tools from the MLS. And I'm going to show you how to target expireds from the bottom of the market, or people that did not relist, but they had their houses listed between like 2008 and 2015, but they never came back on the market. So I'm going to give you that strategy. If you, doesn't matter what state you're in, you can sign up for my free masterclass by typing the word masterclass, or you could easily just go to the link in my bio. So, and you might want to just sign up for my emails. So again, I'm teaching. So if you want to know my schedule, if you go to the link in my bio, I always put my schedule in my link tree. And that is also where the masterclass is. I probably should change that and put it at the top. And I don't think I have any MLS classes in person this month. I had 3 one-on-ones this month on October 1st, and 2 people canceled. You know, this gets under my skin, right? Because I already know that I've been doing this for a while. I've been teaching for a while. And the one I had in person, because remember, the one I'm teaching on October 30th is a webinar. Someone actually signed up last minute, so 2 people came. If you see that I'm doing one-on-ones and you cancel, I don't understand. I don't understand, because you're getting me for an hour by yourself. So, yeah. No entiendo. I don't understand. So any questions? Because if I don't have any questions, I can hop off, because I got things I could be doing. So if you are on YouTube, let me go make sure my YouTube friends don't have questions. So no questions on YouTube. So thanks for watching me over on YouTube. And let's see, I see a question over here.